Hello and welcome to Scots United, where I, Scott, and my team of Scots, who are also me, bring you the latest in movies, television, and pop culture. Now then, here we are. It's 2019. We're in the thick of it now. I keep forgetting. Twice I've referenced things this year, and someone's like, "You mean 2019?" I'm like, "No, I meant 2018 because I still haven't clicked over." I know, okay? Fine. So here we are. And let's jump right in, and we're going to start with something available on streaming, something television based. Hey Scott, I just wanted to take a minute and shout out an animated option on Netflix. It's Watership Down. I've heard of this book. I knew it was about rabbits. I remember some classmate of mine in middle school saying that he really found it difficult because of the rabbit language and their rabbit vocabulary, and somehow that comment turned me off forever, and I've never read the book. I'm sorry, I had to. Middle school. You said middle school, and I went to a place. Great voice cast, by the way. James McAvoy, Olivia Colman, John Boyega, amongst others. Everything's coming up Colman these days. It's heartfelt, it's funny. It is definitely dark. So if you have children, keep in mind that there's like rabbit death and rabbit hardship. I mean, it is not an easy. It isn't just happy rabbits, you know. It is. There's some challenges in it, but it's very emotional, very well done. Okay, so Watership Down. It's dark, it's captivating, it's heartfelt, it's got rabbits. Now let's go to the film side of things, and let's go to Scott.
Well, I just saw Vice, and God, I feel like I need to go throw up. I mean, I laugh because my dad wants to see this, but he always says that he is so not political, but this is inherently and totally political because that's the kind of movie that it is. You really can't fault Christian Bale for any beat of this movie. I mean, he is so committed. I mean, certainly, as he recently said in his Golden Globe speech, you know, the makeup, the hair pieces, all of that's on point with him and with Amy Adams, and too with Rumsfeld, with Steve Carell. I mean, the journey that we all take with them.
So you need to throw up. You're impressed with the makeup. Movie-wise, endorsement?
By the nature of how the movie was put together, it's sort of choppy. It's sort of uneven. It does have some really strong emotional points and some really sobering moments. It's well done. It's not perfect. I think it's a little overly long. I'm sure there's people that will think it's manipulative, but I don't think you can deny the influence and the power that Cheney had while he was the VP, and that he's had over politics and the direction that it's gone for decades.
Okay, so it's powerful, it's political, it's Vice. Check it out. Now then, we need to have a conversation about the Golden Globes. Maybe you watched, maybe you didn't, maybe you caught the highlights the next day. Totally understand. There's a lot to watch these days. So, some of my picks came true. We had Sandra Oh had a big night. Decent job presenting with her and Andy Samberg, and she wins for Killing Eve.
Hooray!
And Rachel Brosnahan won for Best Comedic Actress.
Hooray!
I know, it's like I'm not upset because she's great and I love her, but I'm so used to the Golden Globes always going to the next thing and giving it to someone who's, just kind of in some burgeoning moment of brilliance that I was kind of like, oh, a repeat at the Golden Globes. Go figure. As for other awards, thank you Golden Globes for giving Best Drama to The Americans, which Scots United loves and who will miss, of course, very much. And then the Kaminsky Method. Old people. I'm sure it's fun. My dad has watched it and has not made it through the whole season. I'm sure it's great. It's just not something that I want to watch. On the film side, what did Gaga do? I don't know. I mean, she won Best Song. I mean, they gave her something. They just have tried so hard to, give her awards in the past. I was kind of surprised that she didn't win Best Actress off of Glenn Close. Glenn Close, that speech, that moment, her moment, she's the best. But no Bradley Cooper, no movie, Star is Born. Again, does this mean anything for the Oscars? Who knows? But interesting still. Now, I called Rami Malek. That just seemed like the way that the Golden Globes would go. However, did I think Bohemian Rhapsody would win Best Drama? No, I did not. I still, now, not having seen it, but having heard about it, it still to me seems like a middling movie that they decided they were going to be the big winner. I don't know why. And does it mean that it has a better shot at an Oscar? No. Does it mean it might sneak in and be part of the Best Picture race? Maybe. Again, Golden Globes, not very predictive. So, it is what it is. We will be bringing our top films of the year very soon. We will also be discussing the Oscar nominations because they're coming out soon. Well, not for next week, but the week after. I think it's so next episode will be a regular episode. Episode after that, we will be discussing the nominations. I have a few more key films I need to see before I can wrap up my top 10 list. It's coming together. There will be honorable mentions. A lot of good material this year, but that's coming, and that will be a special episode. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Come back again next week.